No, it's not. I've probably given this given this a go a few times in the past, but I'm going to try it again. Um, Learning to play the piano. If you're a beginner, this is for you. Uh, Learning too much at once is too hard. So what we're going to do is just do one note, one chord, and one rhythm each lesson. And we're only going to do 5 minutes. I'm going to put the live chat on just in case I do get a question at the end of the session. But this idea is just to be a 5 minute thing where you can just watch and go, oh, okay. And you can take that information in and improve your piano skills. So it's especially for people that are novice piano players, okay? So if you haven't played the piano for very long, this is for you. Right, so we're going to do 3 segments. My name's Daryl, by the way. I'm from Fast Track Piano. I've been doing YouTube clips for 13 years now. And I'm very excited about all my new piano friends around the world. We've got quite a few subscribers. It's wonderful. And I do a big show on a Sunday night, Monday morning here in Sydney, Australia. It goes for half an hour. And we just have fun. We just muck around and stuff. But this, I'm going to teach you some things. Right, so the first thing is you've got to learn to read music if you want to have the catalogue of all the wonderful songs to be able to play. Otherwise, you're going to have to watch YouTube clips for the rest of your life and just look at people's hands and try and remember things, which is fine, but you should learn to read music too. So hopefully you'll be able to see this. Let's just make sure I can, yeah. Right, so here we go. What is this? Well, that thing there is called a treble clef, and that means it's for the right hand, and it means it's for this part of the instrument. Now, music's written on 5 lines, and the notes can be in the spaces or cut in half by lines. This note here is in the top space of the treble clef. Just make sure we're happening here. That's good. Printed these cards out a couple of years ago. They're looking pretty good, aren't they? And how do we know what note that is? Well, there's 4 spaces, and the spaces spell the word face. F-A-C-E. F-A-C-E. So that note there is E. Now, how do we find that on the keyboard? Well, you should know your notes on the piano anyway. If you don't, here's an easy way to remember. My name's Daryl. Daryl starts with D. And in between the 2 black notes, 2 black notes, 2 black notes, is D. So then it's just the alphabet. D, E, F, G. Doesn't go to H. It starts again at A, B, C, and there's D again in between the 2 black notes, see? D for Daryl. D for Daryl. So if you know that one note, you'll be able to work out all your other keys. Now it says here that this is E. F-A-C-E spells face. So let's find F. D is there between the 2 black notes. E, F. There it is. So if we just go, excuse me, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. There it is. So that note there is E. And that's where it is on the piano. Here's middle C. Here's another C. There's D, remember, in between the 2 black notes. And there's an E there. Okay. So there's your note of the day. You've learnt one note. E. Right. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a chord of the day. I've got, there must be about 50 chords here on cards. And I'm just going to pick one at random. I possibly should pick an easy one. Let's see. No, that's not too easy. Oh, well, why not? I'll just pick the first one. Now, the first one is pretty scary. It says F sharp. Now, if you get a music book, you'll see all the golf sticks. And above the golf sticks, below the golf sticks, there will probably be the words of the song. And above the golf sticks, you will see letters like that. And they are, well, traditionally you say guitar chords. But you can play chords on the piano. Of course you can. And this is a chord. This is an F sharp chord. This is not such an easy chord, but you may as well learn how to use it. Here it is. Okay, now chords are usually played by the left hand. So let's have a look here. Here's D for Daryl. Here's E. Here's F. Now, F sharp is this one here. That's F sharp. So that's the note F sharp, but how do you play an F sharp chord? Well, a chord is a whole bunch of notes played together. That's not a very useful chord. Chords usually sound like this, or like this. The happy ones are major chords. The serious or sad ones are minor chords, and they've got a little formula. This here is a major chord. If it was a minor chord, it'd have a little M after it. But it doesn't. So this is a major chord, and it's F sharp major. How do you play that? Well, I'm going to show you. Here it is. It's those three black notes there. F sharp. Okay. Now, if you know the formula, you can work out every other chord. I'm going to show you. Here it is. Between this note and this note, there should always be 3. 1, 2, 3. There you go. And between this note and this note, there should always be 2. 1, 2. So every major chord is 3, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, so that's F major. Oh, sorry, F sharp major. Now you're probably wondering why it's got G flat in between, underneath there. Well, that's because F sharp's got 2 names. That's an F sharp, and it's also called G flat. If we go from F to F sharp, or G to G flat. So it's got 2 names. So it depends on the song. But that's how you play an F sharp chord or G flat. So there you go. There's your chord of the day. Now the last part is going to be the rhythm of the day. Now, music has pitch, high, low, harmony, chords, but we also have rhythm. I got rhythm. Da, 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 da. Okay, so here's the rhythm of the day. I'm going to show it here. Let's make sure you can see it. Right, there it is. What does that mean? Well, you've got some golf sticks here. This one's got a flag on it, and that one's got a flag on it. That doesn't, and that one's not coloured in. Now, if you live in America, you call these ones eighth notes, because you usually have 8 of them in a bar. And quarter notes. And half notes. If you live in other countries, that can be called a quaver, and that one's a crotchet, and that's a minim. Now, whatever you call them, who cares? It's what they sound like that matters. So, this is how it goes. Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba. In Australia, there's a song called April Sun in Cuba, which was a big hit in the late 70s. And it starts off like that. Well, sort of. You got 2 crotchets at the end. But that rhythm is Cinco Pata, da 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 da, da 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 da. Okay, so you've learned 3 things today. You've learned that this note here, face, F-A-C-E, is an E. You've learnt that this chord here is an F sharp major chord, and it looks like this. Those 3 black notes. And you've learnt a rhythm. Da 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 da. Okay. I'll have a quick look to see if anybody's saying hello on the chat, and that'll be our lesson for the day. Hello, Tom. That's it. I'm just doing a 5-minute thing. This is an experiment to show new piano players a note of the day, a chord of the day, and a rhythm of the day. And that's it. If anybody wants to say hello or send me an email, you can. Or you can watch the whole show on a Sunday night, which goes for half an hour, and we have a lot of fun there. So you enjoy your day or your evening, and we'll catch you next time for 5-minute piano number 2. See ya.